And what's going on, fellow humans and resellers? Whew, look at all these open windows. Hope your guys' weekend was kick booty hole. Boom, boom, boom. I still haven't got my ink in the mail yet for my printouts. Hopefully don't come bite me in the butt. Not getting scanned quick enough. So this weekend, I was shocked. It lasted. Not only was I shocked it lasted, I'm like, all right, they usually do updates on Sunday nights. Don't expect nothing Monday. Expect to just fall flat back to the way it was on Monday. That's what I was expecting. And I will say this. I had yesterday at 7 p.m., I was up to $700. I was like, all right. Then it kind of shut off after that. So for that remaining 7 hours, I did only $117. So there was kind of like a shut off last night, but it didn't last that long. And then overnight, there was only about a 3-hour window where nothing came through. So that could be either or. That could just be orders on a Sunday night. So can't really point fingers there. But $817 yesterday. I thought Sunday was going to push through and be my biggest day of the last 4 days. Sundays usually were. And being that I had 700 by 7, I was expecting 900 to 1,000. But like I said, something shut off and I had a few hours of nothingness. But still, $817, not complaining. So Sunday, $817, Saturday, $886, $889 Friday, $872 Thursday. We are at 9:30 a.m. today. $286. My decent items are being seen. They're being purchased along with the other stuff. But hey, see how many ended up selling yesterday. How many items? We were at 49 and 49 the 2 days before. Yesterday, 54. I think we were at 52. So I only sold like maybe 2 items then after 7. So they must have been decent dollar items. 8 organic, 46 promoted. So icky split, but so yeah, only 2 items sold then for the last 7 hours of the day yesterday. So something was definitely off then, but can't complain about the numbers at least. So that is good to see. And it's good to see some of my storage stuff paying off too. Like I pulled a box of cassettes out of storage. I sold those 3 singles for $40. I think 2 more singles had sold. They've been shipped. And I have a huge dollar cassette. And that might have been the one of them. Maybe it was only one that sold last night. Maybe that was it. I have to see what the date is. But not bad at all. It's good to see. It's good to see. It's just exciting when things for the most part are going the way they used to go. So it's very nice to see. Very comforting. And it gets me motivated to like go, go, go. I think I have like 80 items drafted, ready to go up today. Not 100%. I got the pictures taken. I just have to do the details to go up today. On top of whatever else I do. So, questions and comments on the old tube of the U. My sales are up about 150% over any other year so far this year. And I too sell affordable long tail items. So to those who have been screaming about ditching such items and only selling items with high return on ad spend that currently have zero views and sales zero views and sales so far in 2024, and also so stuck on their way is the only way, quote, and hell-bent on not consulting others that sell their niche items because they know more. LOL, gotta love karma. I'm not sure who you're speaking of there. I'm not even going to insinuate because I haven't been paying attention. I'm staying in my own world, my own lane, doing my own thing now. So people can come to me if they wish. And except for a couple people here and there, I'm not venturing out too far anymore from my bubble. And the couple here and there, I mentioned enough on this channel. You know who they are, who the people are. I totally have respect for and what have you and stuff. So, but that being said, in your face, it's just, I've been saying it the whole time and I've stuck to it no matter the BS I was getting back. It was beyond the items, well beyond the items, well beyond the economy that's been causing the problems. And I think these past 4 and a fourth days thus far is kind of pointing that out. So let's just hope it keeps going, getting back to normal. It has felt like a progression. So hopefully it's a stable progression. Meaning that at least we'll be here. I still don't think I'm on full blast yet. I really don't. I think where I am sitting now, the way I'm doing things, out of, let's just say 7 days a week, I should have $3,000 to $4,000 each on $3,000 to $4,000 days, basically. So like I said, I don't think it's on full blast yet, but I am happy with the progression that the state that we're in, at least I am in right now. So I just started watching you and love your videos. I like you're doing your own thing. I like you do this on eBay and not selling it on Whatnot. You're great and gets me motivated. Appreciate it. I removed my promoted listings this morning with plans to reset them at 10 to 5% later. I don't know if you mean 10 to 15% later. This week on my sales, later this week of my sales started tanking. I just don't make enough money with the extra 10% off everything. Okay, so maybe you did mean 5. I also rebooted 50 items this morning. So after working all night, I went to sleep and come back to see 6 sales, which is not too bad for a day for me. Could be better, but better than $1 and $2 sales I had the day before with consistent listing every day for the past month. The first week of January wasn't great for me. I think eBay may have throttled my sales this week. I don't think it's like eBay throttling sales. I never thought that. I just think there's site issues. And I've been saying it. For me, I've been feeling the effects for 2.5 years. Is when it started. I did this morning when taking offers have my screen error out on me. So hopefully that's not a sign, because I didn't have those previous 4 days. except one time on that Friday or Thursday or something. But I feel like that my account was one of the last ones. And I think it has to do with the age of the account. 22 years. So I think these older accounts are being the last ones, or on the last server, or however, whatever they're doing behind the scenes, is being the last ones attended to. So is there more still older sellers yet to come that are not feeling what I felt this weekend? I don't know. Like I said, I haven't ventured outside my window this weekend. I got my YouTube pretty much set up now. When I get on it, I see train videos, I see ghost town videos, and stuff that I can play on my screen while I work and when I sit down to eat to watch. So I got like ghost town videos, abandoned Route 66 places, abandoned mansions, train videos. So it's working out to my viewing pleasure, if you will. Curious, do you opt in the top rated seller plus to get the 10% off the fees? Now, I think you got to wait till you're there, and then they send you an email saying you're in. I think that's how it works, but I don't remember. It's been so long. I'm starting to get activity between 12 a.m. and 5 a.m. like I used to 2 years ago. Last night, yeah, like I said, I had sales every hour except, so it's 7 o'clock. I said things shut down. I had 2 that sold in the 8 o'clock hour, 2 that sold in the 9 o'clock hour. I'd have to click on them and see if they actually paid at that time. Then everything shut off till 3 a.m. 3 a.m. came around, 1, 2, 3, 4 a.m. 1, 5 a.m. 1, 6 a.m. 1, 7 a.m. 1, and then 8 o'clock, boom, 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 started coming in. So there's a little window of something going on there. I guess 5 hours. I guess that's kind of normal. 5 to 10 hours. 5 to 9 hours is normal. So it just seemed like it happened later in the day. So I guess I didn't notice it as much since I had such a good day up to that point. So at least if they are going in the right direction, that's all I care about right now. So, and as long as I'm on a stable ground, I'm going to be not just extremely happy with that, I'm going to be leaps and bounds beyond what I was. So sales have seemed to return to somewhat normal, but the search is still currently broken. Yeah, I tried searching for something, was it yesterday or the day before? And oh my God, pure nightmare. I forget when I was doing comps listing something. I mean, it brought up what I was looking for was nowhere to be seen, but I know there was some listed. Currently trying to purchase an item, and the search is yielding all kinds of irrelevant results. Also getting lots of "it's not you, it's us" errors. That AI is not learning as quick as I thought it should be learning. But then I wonder, like, if you manually enter anything into the AI system as it's learning, if it defaults back to original or not. That's what it feels like, because sometimes when you search, you get some relevancy. And then other times you search, it seems like it's gone backwards. So, I don't know. Or maybe it's just hit and miss. My sales came to a halt April 1st. No reason, just slim to no sales. But January 1st, my sales started coming back like they almost were before April 1st. I just don't get it. Nice assortment of sales. Love your name, doo-doo. Your trip. LOL. I'm not sure what I was saying there, but okay. Thank you. My issue is with the reply with offer. It's not there on the app anymore for the last few days. It's on the desktop, but when pressed, it just says there's no active offers or you've reached your limits. Yeah, I've had that reach the limit a week or so ago. I'm like, what? All right, let's do some shipping so I can get to listing today. Been having some good subs, so welcome all newbies. And of course, all the OGs and everyone in between. 17,607 subscribers. Da, 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 da. Orders. Alrighty. And been having decent international sales too. So the numbers I gave are not even including my international money. So. The international eBay sites. All right. I don't know. I guess Adrian didn't want to deal with this shipping it last night. It was one of Jan's items. Her reef maker, snowman reef thing, which sold for $8, headed to Idaho. It looked like he grabbed this box, which looks like it'll fit. Ooh, we got a little stick out. Got one little piece that's sticking out. Maybe I can tilt it. There we go. Just a little tilt took care of that. Nice to see. Makes that easy. Okay. Bam. All right. Do that. Yeah, definitely feeling more motivated with the sales rolling in like that. Man. Like, what I was doing was like, it was paying the bills and giving me a little bit of extra every month to basically pay off the vacation, right? But now, with these past 4 days so far, 4 full days, that's double. So that's huge for me, getting back to those numbers. Because one way to look at my numbers, like I've said, is I run about 50% cost when it comes to fees and shipping. So now, so if I have a $900 day, that's $450 that goes into my bank account. God, Lord. And then that pays for all the things that I do. My payroll, the cell phones, the car. The only bill the business has is the storage lockers. That's $700 a month. So holding the items I sell. So 15. Everything else is basically payroll and bills I would have if I didn't run a business. So cell phones, charter, internet connection, basically. So having that money doubled, that's just comfort money. I can start piling up money again. So that's a nice thought. Start working my way to get Jan to stop working so much. That's the big goal. All right, next up we got, are you ready? Hey, for a CD lot. Somebody bought 30 CDs and then bought 2 more. Bought another one of those Christmas CDs. And then I put this up just the other day. So it already sold. $9.95, $6.99, $17. So hopefully there's room in this box just to throw these 2 in the box. Let's find out. If there is no room, I shall make the room. Whoops, I didn't write the person's name on this box, but that should be all right. I should remember whose that is. Let me write it on there just in case. It's going to Idaho. My Sharpie's already running out. Okay. Yes, there is room. Yay! All right. 7, 13, 12, 6 medium mail. Headed to Utah. Oh, that was this past Ben's trip. I got an item from this past Ben's trip that sold. Got one of my personal collection items that sold too. That goes out to Hayfro Sales and what's her name on the YouTube? Hayfro Babe. Bay Hayfro. Jeff's Bay. Something. I forget what her handle on YouTube is. That'll be a tribute to her. Stuff Jan picks up. Got a lot of Hallmark stickers. So she always picks up all these little loose things. Just bundle them together. Okay. So I got all these little stickers sold for $12, headed to Pennsylvania. Like I took some pictures yesterday of Christmas stuff that's going up in the store today. And some of them are Christmas stuff that I grabbed at the bins last Saturday. And I was listening. I'm like, did I grab this or did Jan? I go, I think I grabbed that. But I'm like, I'm still going to call it Jan stuff because I wouldn't have grabbed it if she didn't start grabbing it. So even if I grabbed the Christmas stuff, it's still Jan's Christmas stuff. If it sells. And okay. Oh, my big item that I've got at the bins is going to the UK. Oh, I got a UK, Ireland, Italy. See, this is what I'm talking about. There we go. All right, let me remove those. That looked normal. 4 internationals overnight. Now I think you guys can, some of you who haven't seen what my store is capable of because you've been newer within the last, say, 2 years, maybe let's just say 1.5 years, you're going to now really start to hopefully continue to start to see what is capable. All right, here's my personal item, one of my Motley Crue items. It is a die-cast car. So if you don't know, most of my personal stuff, I haven't got to it all yet. There's still more laying around. I'll list in the store, elevate it in price, put it in its own folder so it doesn't get promoted, doesn't go on sale. If somebody wants to eventually pay the price, they can. Somebody came in and bought it, $50. Headed to Nebraska. So, my personal stuff is slowly dwindling down. Keep off of my hand. That's all right. Can't take it with you, and it's stuff that nobody else is going to want after I'm gone anyway. Okay. Remember where I put the package. Let me grab a bigger box since I put it in a bigger mailer. Make sure it don't get smashed. Lights. All right. And I like it too. The past 4 days, that's just not my older stuff selling. It's some of the stuff that I am listing that day. So, that's another, the international orders, the number of sales, or not the number of sales, but the dollar amount of sales, mixed with stuff selling as I'm listing it, those are all common feelings that used to be in place and that kind of vanished over 2023 with all the days I complained about. Those 3 things were three of the major key opponents that when they don't happen, the red flag goes off type of thing. Like something's not right. Because, like I said, the volume game, I know and knew it was not dead. That there was something more going on. And that's why I stuck to my guns, no matter who thinks what and thinks they know it all, like the one person was saying and whatever. But we got this vintage Fredbird. Sold for $20, headed out to Washington, Missouri. Just throw you in this box. Boink. So, not only is it great to see for me, but the stuff I sell, a lot of the stuff I sell is so easy for anybody to get. That's what makes me feel good about it, because now you can see the truth behind, more of the truth behind what sells, how quick it'll sell, etc., etc. James. as long as it keeps going on like this anyway. Country Music Then and Now 8-track. Sold for $11.19. Headed to Spring City, Pennsylvania. It's been kind of quiet this morning, though. Yeah, we're getting ready to go on an hour of nothing. So hopefully it hasn't stopped. Gotta keep it going. No, we don't want to go there. Go back and check. Do I have anything? Nope. Okay. Anthony. Dun, 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 dun. Next up, just put this up day before yesterday, I believe. We got a Nebraska, a Huskers Adidas jacket. Got this. Got it at the bins. Don't remember if it was last Saturday or the Saturday before. Sold for $25. Headed to Kansas. And since I haven't said in a while, if you need some mailers, some low-cost mailers, Giro Pack, the link is below. Affiliate link is below. Get 10% off your order. You can get bubble mailers. Or poly bags in different colors, if they haven't been stocked. Let's go 13, 12, 5. Luke in Kansas. Next up, we've got Diana Steinberg Lewis cassette. Sold for $7. Headed to Oregon. I think I just got to remember these past 4 days and just remember to keep telling myself if something does happen and kind of goes backwards a little bit, that just keep listing. For it's pretty evident what is happening. All right, Magnum PI, 5th season on DVD. Sold for $13.60, headed to Fort Collins, Colorado. Just keep it going. Seven, 6, 9, 1. Caitlin. Next up, we got Ozzy. No More Tears cassette. Sold for $6, headed to Omaha, Nebraska. I don't know if I talked about this or not. I went ahead and ordered some like pre-made meats from a place called Just Meats, I think. See how it is. Basically portions of just different, like I got carne asada steak. It's all cooked, marinated, cut up, everything. Carne asada steak. I got this other type of steak flavor. I can't remember what it was. Got some brisket, got some pulled pork, got some chicken. So once I get word that it ships, I'm going to go to the store, get me some low-carb tortilla rolls, going to get me salad fixins, and turning off the fast food. Finally. So it'll be another step to taking better care of myself. Instead of eating all that carby fast food crap. Got Joust 7800, Atari 7800 manual. Just this little something most people would probably pass up if you don't know video games, anything about video games. Manual sold for $7.20, headed to Virginia. There we go. Ooh. That was a $72 sale. I'm going to get that one shipped out before the end of this video. So that was an item that I'm like, why is this not selling? Terry. And it finally sold. Next up, we've got this Allison Daily women's top. Sold for $11, headed to Arkansas. Ooh. I gotta remember to order my free supplies from eBay. I need some hat boxes. Pat. So I'm still haven't ordered supplies. I'm still trying to use up all the old boxes and try and deplete what's in there, and then start rebuilding for 2024. Carla Bonoff, self-titled 8-track, headed to Seattle, Washington, sold for $7. Ooh, I guess my big dollar cassette's going overseas. Nope. Tina. I'm just looking at all the destinations, see if there was anything that stood out different, but not really. Okay. Review purchases. 4x6. Okay. I gotta make sure I look at that every time. But some of you were commenting that you could go and change it and then come back and print your old labels up. You didn't have to call in to have them cancel it. So that's something I did not know, and obviously the rep didn't know that either. I think I'm gonna need some of these though. I got 2 left. If you're happy and you know, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it and your face will sure show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, cha-cha-ching. If you're happy and you know it, cha-cha-ching. If If you're happy and you know it, then your phone will surely show it. If you're happy and you know it, cha-cha-ching. Terry. I wish I could remember the dude's name. His name was Terry. I worked with him, and then he worked with me a little bit here. He did some shipping for me after the music store closed down. Or was he still working in the music store? Yeah, I think he got his own store. He got the Hampton store. But he wanted to do some stuff part-time to make some extra money. So he'd come over and ship for me. But he was gay and he had HIV. But it was before you can live with HIV, right? He was going through, it wasn't looking good for him. He was going through treatments or whatever. And I'm wondering if he made it. He was like on that cutoff line. Like before there was nothing to help you to now there's something to help you. So he was like right on that line. And I hope he made it. But I can't remember his last name to search him up. I mean, I'd have to go through, I don't know where those records are from it's more than 10 years ago. To find out payroll records. No, or was I? Yeah, I guess that'd be the only way I'd be able to do it. Find real payroll records. But I don't know where those would be. Hell, those could have been destroyed by now since they were so old. Can't remember his name. Okay, Anthony. Black hat sales this morning, though. Got a lot of different stuff, but only a couple of hats. Oh, where are you going? Trying to escape. Back to Seller Hub. Let me see if I can get that one that just sold. S86A. Is it US? Yes. S86A sold for $68. S86A. And it is a swatch. Picked this up at a thrift store. I think I paid $15 for it. Sold for $68. That's good to see. Get that out of here. I'll knock out these international. No, it wasn't his last name. That was another Terry, I know. Purchase shipping label. 4. Going up to Detroit, Michigan. Now, pirate ship. Again, tomorrow, Big Little Brawlers on Discovery Channel. If you're into wrestling and or just lifestyles of little people. How about that? Should be an interesting show. All right, next up, we got the Big Dollar cassette. So I just put this was in the box of cassettes I pulled out of my storage the other day. David Bowie, Absolute Beginners on cassette. Got an offer. And headed to the UK, sold for $90. That is correct, folks. $90. All right. I put up a bunch of postcards yesterday. Another box I pulled out of storage. Actually, they were in that video, I believe. A stack of postcards. I put all those up yesterday. And I'm getting an offer on one right now for $8. That's what I'm talking about. That's the eBay I know. Judging. All right, we'll put this in a bigger one so there's less chance of it getting lost. Doink. Cassette tape. $89.99. Are you out of your mind? I love my job because it's not a job, it's a lifestyle. I could see how, if this is just a job to some people, how it could be daunting and overwhelming and stressful, like all the time. Because it's not easy. Being a reseller is not easy. But if you enjoy it, your life's a whole lot better. Next, sold for, I believe it's like $32. This is in British pounds. So $32. We've got, picked this up at the bins last Saturday. Grave digger, remote control car. Pretty light, but pretty cool. Pulled out a box that it should fit in. Yes. That's in me. Put this in here so it don't bounce around. Let me place that under the car. Now I got room in here, so I'm going to cut this puppy down to size. This is a pretty janky box as it is, though. Let's be careful here. And we'll go down just a tad bit there. Maybe I shouldn't go down. Maybe I should just go inward. You know what? I'm overthinking it. Let's just fill it with bubbles. Fill it with air bubbles. That way it's better protected instead of cutting the box down. getting destroyed. There we go. Hopefully it won't change the price too much. Okay, get some of these stickers off here. I do like hitting my low end money that I was struggling to make. Hitting it by like noon and 2 o'clock. It gives me more, like, my outlook for the day is like better, because then I turn into like, all right, I made my low end. Everything else now is just bonus. So then I just start getting in, I start enjoying it more. Turn the music up a little louder, etc., etc. Push that up. Hope your size ain't too big. That's what she said. Okay, box. 18 by 10 by 10. We're at 212. Used toy car. Whoops. Ouch. Okay, that's double what I charged. And that's the cheapest. Why did I not put, or wait, maybe I did, hold on. No, I would have charged 40 because it, God, does it take that much to ship a pair of shoes overseas now? Or is it just the size of the box? Probably the size of the box, let me. If I can narrow it down, I could probably take that down to about 14. Will that change anything? Yes, $26.99. So I need to cut that down. Well, I won't waste no more of your time because I just got to cut this box down and redo it. Give it at 14 instead of 18. That made a $45 difference, look like. So definitely cutting this puppy down. So now I am at, let's see, go back to Seller Hub. So we're at 10:20 a.m. and I used to like be at 150 to 250 by 10. I'm at $363. Biggity bam. Beautiful. All right, do this onward. I gotta hurry up because washing machine people coming again today. So, all right. And there was a cassette, another cassette that sold. Sarah K. She might not have to go to. She don't have to go to tomorrow. She's waiting. Whoops. Keep hitting the wrong things. Yeah, she don't have to go till tomorrow. Sold for $6. And then a hat that sold for about $10-ish. Those can go later. Got to get this one out today, though. All right. Thanks, everybody. I'll see you all in the next video. Later.